name is Tania Epps, and I'm a sheet metal apprentice as of right now. The first week was a little bit exciting. Went and met my crew leader and the rest of the team. We talked about, like we were discussing in class, the JSA, safety, and did our stretches and everything like that. And he explained a situation that they had on one of their pressure tests. It passed, but it was a very high pass. And he was explaining how that they needed to go and do some rework and read Pookie and check all the line for leaks, whatnot. That first week we're dealing with that situation when if you have a situation where an issue with the pressure on the line. A couple of days in, someone from another company was unloading some trash for helping out another company, and we had high winds and the pallet fell on my calf. So I experienced, what was it like reporting an injury because it was stressed the first day when we went to the basement with our superintendent. So I understood that and how to record an injury and talk to your lead, and the crew leader was right away, got the safety manager involved and all of that. I learned about Pookie and the significance of making sure that it's Pookie, even though it sounds like it's not a really big deal, but it is, because leaks can happen around corners or certain parts of the line that the Pookie is very vital. Worked on that and got to know some of my team on the floor that I'm on. Just being hands-on. Like I said, I talked to my crew leader and he explained the process that he was going to just show me step by step. One thing that I would want to do is understand everything from point A to point Z, and just observe the actual culture of that floor and how all the guys communicate with each other and what was being worked on and what was not being worked on. At first it was a little overwhelming, but at the same time I was excited. The struggles with the first week was when another worker waiting on the hoist, it's an elevator to come up, and they have two elevators. Sometimes one is just designated for materials, so that's kind of a lengthy wait. But knowing that once you let them know that you had an injury, whether it was minor or not, that was minor, you have to stay on injured until the safety manager deems you ready to be released so that you could go back and to work. So since I just started and that happened, it was like really nothing I could really do until I got released. It was somewhat frustrating, but at the same time I was able to ask questions and just take it as a positive about it. So when I have questions, I talk to my crew lead and I talk to the guys that are experienced. So I just let them know my aspirations. When I introduced myself, I let them know that I was looking to go into either plumbing or logistics, dealing with material management. And what I look forward to this upcoming few weeks is to be able to set up and complete a whole line, even though we're a team, but be able to do it so if something happens, I'll understand exactly what's going on. Right now I'm getting an understanding. I'm taking notes, and I let my crew lead know, was that okay? So I got my little notepad. I take notes and I ask questions. So I'm looking forward to being able to put up a whole line from start to finish and let it pass when it comes to the pressure test. I also realizing I like to work out and be in nature and exercise. And I really realize now that I need to put more cardio in, because sometimes you have to go up and down the stairs and it's challenging, but it's something that I know that it can be overcame. So that's it, and I look forward to what lies ahead, even in the unknown.